Personally, I grew up in the countryside and I like rural projects. Any project which addresses rural depopulation, rural regeneration as an overarching idea, regardless of the architecture, I think is something that we want to support. The condition of this building is poor, I would say, but it's not too bad, and it's certainly upgradable.
It's a really fun, quirky cottage, so it's going to make a great home one day. For the sense of priorities, we're looking at insulating the roof, insulating the ceiling, making sure they're more high performing. We've got the external wall, that's the brick wall, looking at overcladding that, externally insulating that. Then we'll be looking at reducing the drafts and then revisiting the windows, potentially to make them a bit more high performing.
Although there's quite a lot of hassle involved in getting to Passive House standard with air tightness and lots of insulation and there's lots of evidence that you have to demonstrate that you've done it properly and so on and so forth. The winners in that system are always the people who live in the house. So we would, for example, definitely be recommending certain techniques which are Passive House techniques, if you like, but doesn't mean that you have to go to Passive House level.
We've got to look at using a heat pump. Probably is probably going to be the most efficient for a property like this. Looking at the fabric, we can make it a really high functioning, energy efficient property that will be a beautiful home for somebody someday.